You missed the longest possible trial we've had until today. Like the last stream's like trial lasted the entire stream basically. That was like holy crap. But that's because well, it's okay. We're gonna do the recap, so you should be a-okay for this one. You should be okay for this one. So, let's pull out the stuff. Basically, since last stream, you do realize that we have the Maya being kidnapped situation, and the kidnapper gave us 1 day to do the trial. So in other words, Phoenix was trying his best to make the trial just go on and go on. So that's why it was so long. But there was a bit of a hassle that happened right at the beginning of that trial, which was our opponent, or our prosecutor, Franziska von Karma, was shot. He was shot and could not make it to the court. And it was retold to us by the killer called us before the trial. And he said that I sent you a little present. And we were all like, what is the present? What did he mean by that? And as soon as we entered the courtroom, Franziska was not there. So we were like, oh shit. She's fine. She's not dead. We are actually, like this scene right here, I think we're about to go to the hospital and go check on her. She was shot in the shoulder, I think. So she's like alive and well, I guess. Okay, well, not well, but you know. Basically, he took care of the prosecution, but the killer did not know that Edgeworth came back last time. Like, he came back and, well, Phoenix is still mad at him, but he became our opponent, luckily, in the court. In other words, he also picked up on why we wanted to continue the trial. He does not know what's Maya's situation, but he did realize that there must be a reason why we are prolonging the trial. So he did go along with it, which was good. But yeah, essentially what we learned from last week's trial is that Adrian Andrews most likely definitely is not the killer, but she did stab a dead body. Like, we have this crime photo here of the victim. You see that knife on his chest? Adrian Andrews stabbed that knife. So it do that. And then other shenanigans pursued. So this is as far as we know. And what else should I explain about it? Oh yeah, the reason this guitar case was empty because it had a duplicate costume of the Nickel Samurai that Adrian knew that it was inside that case, so she wore that costume and walked out of the room, and this is her using that outfit. And this was the picture that was in Lotta's camera, and Lotta's camera, by the way, was found. Old bag. A granny had actually confiscated the camera as an entirety, and she actually gave us the camera in the courtroom, and they developed the picture from there. So there is that. But, yeah. And Adrian Andrews very, very harshly keeps blaming our client to be the killer, the real killer. Because when she went to the room to check up on Chuan, he was already dead then. She did not realize this until she went like much closer. And the weird, why was there this wine glass, was that because Adrian saw Chuan like lounged on the chair, so she went and poured like a glass of tomato juice and put it on the desk, which you can see here. Why is there one like thing there? And then apparently once she had put that down, and since she was so close now, she realized that Chuan was not moving and, you know, got startled and knocked the flower vase over. Like, you know, was like, oh! And then realization hits in like, oh, but... And then she kind of concocted the whole thing where she could possibly pin the murder down on our client, but at the same time, there must be more to it than that. Like, why does she hate our client so much? And the reason, we already know that she tried getting her lost mentor's suicide note back, and presumably Juan might have been the person, this guy over here, who had the letter, but I don't know. We don't know much about those things. In other words, we are still missing the actual murderer. The actual murderer is still unveiled, and we have not gotten contact from the killer yet, which we are kind of worried. Also, Scruffy over here got fired, I guess, so he's kind of working for us now, or he wants to work for us. Henceforth, why he's here. And we like talk to him about the future, Edgeworth and Francesca, and right now we should be deciding where we go. And my god, I already forgot that Francesca was brought to Hotti Clinic. Man, I don't want to go there. If we're gonna see that crazy guy again, who... Ugh, I don't like that character. And guess we're gonna have to go, but yeah, any questions before we start? I could have forgotten some things here and there, but we'll see. Ah. I think we should be fine, so we can go to detention center. Nah, we good. Okay. We can go to the detention center, hotel lobby, criminal affairs depth, and Hotti Clinic. Let's start with the Hotti Clinic. Let's get this out of the way. March 22nd, Hotti Clinic reception. I never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Yeah, me neither, buddy. No! Why? Why hasn't this guy been kicked out already? Yes, are you here to visit a patient, Oh, hi. Wait a second, you are... yes, I'm Director Hotti. Oh yeah, fuck off. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Director Hotti. No, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, don't. Edgy. You cannot believe that. Oh no. I hear the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? Edgy! My boy! You are not this dumb! Oh my god! He's not real working person here! No! What the frick? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's all good hands. Because you see, I personally take a good... Stay the frick away from her! Otti. Jesus Christ! Why isn't this guy getting kicked out of here already? Gugh. Jaas, joudun nurkkimaan hinauskeikka iski päälle. Pitää kaikki vaatteet. Okidoki Bob. Hope everything goes well. You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. Yeah. I hate this guy so much. I see. Nope. Nope, I ain't reading this guy's lines. Fuck you. Ew. Thank you. Oh, thank God she's okay. Hello. Go back to your room. Hyi. Hyi, mene pois. Kiitos. Potkaise seuraavalla. Potkaise se pois. Kiitos. Hi, Franziska. Wait, we brought flowers? And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? I know I shouldn't have come here. You good? I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of things happen all the time. I don't think they do. I don't think they do, or they, at the very least, shouldn't. I even had full intentions on running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Oh yeah, Franziska gave some advice to Adrian Andrews in case things got dicey, and that cost us a bit of a hassle in the court. It wasn't anything illegal, but it was really annoying. Let's just say that. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Adrian Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Engarde, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. You have a proof of that, I made just a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in the court today, this trial would have already been over. That is true. I am not gonna lie. It would have ended. It would have ended. At the very least, at the spot where Adrian pleaded that she would not testify anymore. Because Franziska wouldn't have continued the trial. She would have ended it there. But thanks to Edgeworth being there, he actually saw through that bullshit and was like, nah, we want the truth. We don't care who's gonna win or lose in here. We want the truth. And I think that's what Edgeworth is all about these days. All while hiding Mrs. Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective: to find Engarde guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma. Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Engarde will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was... Ow. Too bad they didn't get your whipping hand. I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly got off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Hi, Edgy. Today's trial, Adrian's card. Okay. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Mrs. Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? Ah, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgy, you were really angry in the court today. That's rare of you. Oh yeah, when Adrian was fiddling with that card that she's been carrying about. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright, this is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. The Special Investigations Team has existed for a murder of years. What am I saying? I can't read. A Special Investigations Team has existed for a number of years, but few have known it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer. An assassin. The best at that. An assassin? Picture card was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Mrs. Andrews was carrying it. So who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of the long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir of the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? calling card. We think it's a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his client can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as an insurance against any charges being pushed onto his client. I see. The killer values the trust between the clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral coincidence. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So I think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. This discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the killer, huh? Oh yeah, can we talk about Maya's situation? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare the rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgevord is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgevord. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't have even a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get the acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right? Listen. You need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly the killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt and Garde, your own client. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigations, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introductions added to the court record. Receipt from ENG allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for the Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen, now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you, ENG. I know Phoenix is not gonna say it, but thank you.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Carter hired an assassin?
I mean, we did ask him directly, did he kill Juan? And when he said he did not kill Juan, we did not see any locks appear. In other words, we asked the wrong question. We had asked, did he hire the killer to kill Juan? I have a feeling we would see something else. That is kind of insane when you think about it. Like, Matt is like, they were the same age and all. How the hell did he get a hold of, like, Shelly the killer? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya? Please, all I ask you to make it home safe and sound. Oh? I guess this is from the kidnapper's place? Oh yeah, Maya got the door open. Somehow. The flimsiest ass door ever.
Hehe, I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. What is this place? We got a satellite disc, a huge ass TV. Someone's picture. Teddy. I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Alright, start with the... Oh, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Holy, it's busted. I would so die a happy samurai fan if I'd ever got to see a nickel samurai on TV like this. I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronics gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Good question. Oh hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch is on this thing. Drat! There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. Well, that's a familiar face. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, it looks like something's written there. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue. Ugh, it's too warm in here again. Oh no. Get something cold to drink. Teddy bear? That's weird. What's a figurine doing in a sofa in a place like this? That is a very strange looking teddy bear. I think it's a bear? Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of dust and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of a puzzle or something. It's so dark in here, I can barely see, but... These kind of feel like videotapes, all of them. Just what kind of room is this? Is that a freaking dog? Ugh, locked, of course. If it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'll be able to crawl through here. Uh-oh, I think she's busted. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wander around at will. Oh my god, why do we have a red light even in this lighting? Dang, were you just born ominous? It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. Yes. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways, you mean? Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I'm almost certain I'm told you on your first meeting. I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Nick! Okay. Still at the clinic, still, Mr. Nick?
Hmm? Oh yes, Pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Etcherbert has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Engarde. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
In other words, detention center we go. Time to ask some questions from our client. I'm sorry, but the visiting hours are over for today.
Oh,
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for Wanda. Or Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt and Garde. Here you are.
what did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. But let's see what it is. What it has to say. Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this, cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could, drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed this cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Please feed my cat Shu. My house is just a little ways down from the hotel. Client's request is a request. I guess I should go check up on his cat. Oh boy. How do we get there? Well, I don't know yet, but I guess we could check out the criminal affairs first. Same day, but at the police station.
Oh, everybody's looking really busy with something or another.
They're probably straightening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will you? Pass the victims list around. You gotta be kidding! There's over 100 people on here!
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. Engarde really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. What? Do we, give this to Gumshoe? Nah, I guess not. Shoot, that would have been funny. That would have been funny. Okay, hotel lobby, I guess. Same day, but now we at the Gatewater Hotel.
Alright, now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake.
Who is it now? You shall not pass. We're not in the mood, old bag. We're not in a mood.
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you picky, spiky-headed petted pogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like a bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy just for the right. I'm glad Edgy Boy. It's all your fault. You're breaking the wild piece inside me. Arrgh.
Huh? Huh? Gandalf? I wish it would have been Gandalf.
Keep your hands off of me.
Did he just fell over or something?
This helmet is alright, so air gets in and no air gets out.
Oh. Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with the silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Uh-huh. Old bag, if you would look at the...
Why do you want me to look at this worthless piece of... Veggie-boo! Let's see here. Would you please allow this, unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Of course, truly.
Man's good at flatter. Fine, but only because Edgy Boo said so. You understand?
Yay. We got in. What? Oh, did you not know Old Bag has a thing for edgy? And he's also, unfortunately, well aware of it, so he does abuse it a little bit.
Oh, I just thought of something I had to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Ay, ay. No, Pearls, please. We don't need to talk about this.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know, nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Did she punch me? Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Oh wow, she did smack us. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
What now?
Oh, one little thing before I forget. You can't go in the Engarda's room today. Why? The police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldback.
Got it.
We ain't gonna go there.
Ooh, living room. Ah? Oh, right. We can go into the... visit, that place. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the whole deal seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for the clues about the killer. I still feel bad that most of these rooms don't have anything for us. Now we're at the hallway. Why do I keep, like, all the time when I see these people, I'm like, ah, no. It's mainly because most of them have not been helpful to us. If I see Mr. Powers, now he I'm gonna be happy about, because he did help us yesterday. Gumshoe helped us yesterday, and Powers helped us. But, Oldbag and Lotta were being very difficult.
Hey, city boy.
Lotta, you're still here.
Reckon, of course. An investigative photographer eats and stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, right? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something always about to happen. But don't you have a camera? heck of it! A photographer gotta have cameras out of ear like porn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, you have mine, your bread feet. Why can't you drop that teeth thing already? I mean, I guess. There you go. Oh, you're not interested in your own camera. She's not interested in her own camera. Okay. Out of the murder scandal on camera. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You all gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? What the? You were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. Security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that idiot I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about Ngade shoving his manager's lady on the corridor? Yeah. Well, I reckon you're best not believing that. What? Look, I sorta wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down on it, it's just a lot of random bulldooders. Hey, what's with y'all? Why are you staring at me like that? Like my grandpa used to? Because thanks to your witty little paper full of lies, we had to deal an extra hour in the court because Old Bag was being hard on us the entire time. Because when Old Bag had confiscated Lotta's camera, she found that little note, and of course that idiot believed everything that was on that paper, and yeah, hijinks assumed. Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just thinking here? I'm a baby! My $1,600 baby! It was $700, didn't you say? What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that red-coat's friend, aren't ya? So put in a few good words for me and give me back my camera. You want me to do that? Listen, knock the guy real good, wear about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you go and do that yourself? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Get yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming for see you in the court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, yeah? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure to bring it back. Would you please just go? My goodness, so we are not allowed to go to our guard's room. So we are gonna go to Corridor's room then.
Oh. Pardon?
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
Hey, evil ghost!
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Huh? Oh boy.
Excuse me, what you calling a demon, brat?
It's an alien.
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, old bag. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with you youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Joanne, and you're disrupting me.
Okay. Anywho, please talk to me about the night of the murder. Just one more time.
I talked about it plenty on the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by the fraud of a photographer of her note. She was loitering around here with that limp-legged look on her face. With that limp-legged look on her face? Okay, got it. Now, hold on a second there, little pipsqueak. If you're going to make notes, at least make them sound better than that. Oh, alright.
I see, and everything.
But you know, I was looking that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it looks like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corridor.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind the polls against Mr. Engarde.
Well, that's just recent things. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show what mountains of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake the stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
Presents. They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corridor's presents from his fans seems to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears. The bears? Why bears? Oh, you don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
Huh? What kind of tabloid have you been reading?
But wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like those young people's dramas. I can't see those two tuckered out. Down by a river going, heh, you sure can't fight. You too, bub, you too.
Did all that really happen?
It is in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So even since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice bears. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh. Hello, Bun Bun. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Thursday, and howdy to you. Oh boy.
I have a feeling we're not gonna find anything new here, but I can quickly see if it says anything different. And the juice doesn't have anything. They did test it out.
I'm having a great day munching on pizza. Nice. Keep on munching. But the Nickel Samurai's costume was in here.
Yeah.
I can't believe Mr. Corda went so far just to say bad things about Mr. Engarde.
Well, it was a press conference, so he had to go in a costume.
But weren't Mr. Engarde and Mr. Corda friends?
I don't think they were friends, Pearls. They weren't friends. They couldn't be friends because they were rivals.
So a rival is someone who is a strong enemy?
Pearls is really fired up over this, and I don't have an answer for her. I mean, she's not wrong, but... it's just saying more about the bed. Yep, a lot of bears. Oh god. What are we having? Another flashback to the clown? Yeah, I have a feeling there's nothing new here.
Nothing new here, so...
Maybe we should go to the new location. The quote-unquote living room, I guess. Engarde's White Mansion? The dude has a mansion? Okay. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on the lights.
Is that a flipping motorcycle in the middle of the room? Getting so much info. If I see that door on the right, happens to have a little hatch for a pet. And what did Maya see? What did we see through Maya? Okay, our client is definitely definitely a guy who hired the killer, and the killer is keeping Maya in here. That is bad. Oh shit. How the hell? What? Oh, I don't know. Oh. Okay, just let's continue. Wow, so this is what Star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shoo the kitty cat. Shoo! There's a cat. Oh no, he's cute.
So I guess this is Shoo.
Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Meow.
The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me? Pardon who? No way. No way. Are we just gonna... Ooh, this is about to be frustrating. Woohoo! May I help you with something, mister? You're lawyers? Actually, I'm Mr. Engarde's lawyer. The masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Uh, yes? Ah, it is a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. Wow. John Doe. Woo! This game is definitely you know, shaking us up, isn't it? Oh boy.
Ooh! A giant bicycle flying through the air.
That bicycle pearls is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow!
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad. Ah, there are masks up there.
Yeah, that one is in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The one under the next are Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Well, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
Why couldn't the butler feed the cat? Yeah, good question, but that's the thing. Now I'm a little bit concerned, guys. Why would Engarde send us into his house? Did he not know that the killer was there with a person he kidnapped? Like, did he not know, or did he know? And that's why he sent us here, or I don't understand. New old Tokyo, so new old Tokyo. Probably. Or he doesn't actually have a butler. That too. That too. It could very well be that Engarde did not know that the killer was bunkering down in his home. Or he did knew. And that's the thing, I don't know what's gonna be happening here right now. But it's for Mr. Engarde's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Sue?
The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you then one when you do.
God. Alright. Time to have a chat, Teruni. Oh, thank you, Bun, for the hydration. I shall. Ugh. You know, it does mean new, so the name is New Old Tokyo, and this is is bothering me. I don't know, maybe copyrighted reasons it was named like that? Or okay, well, in this world, the Neo Old Tokyo is a fictional place. Tamagotchi, idiot. Matt Engarde, John Doe, or Shu. Let's go with Matt first. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Engarde, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such foul deed as a murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of master of, or his affairs. How typical butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I wouldn't thought Mr. Engarden to kind of have the maid over a butler. True. Well, that's a very cute cat you got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master's rather fancy shoe. And anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Wow. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of, scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. There is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of a house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you excuse me. Meow. Can we still examine more? I'll examine the heck out of this house. It's very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if a famous star drops by and sits around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me feeling inferior today? There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. I wish we could just crank that door open, but, this is concerning. The frick are we gonna do? Can't do anything there. Guess we're gonna have to do our best and find something in here. Because we haven't found anything new. The old lady told us about this, didn't she? That we can't go in this room tonight. I wonder if the investigation briefing is going right now inside. Without Detective Gumshoe. Oh, wait! Did we somehow get Gumshoe here? Like, I kinda doubt we will, but we could try that. Because he's still loitering about here, so... Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Card? Edgeworth for some reason went pale the instant he saw this card. Hey, I know what this is, pal. You do? No matter what way you look at it, it's, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. Hi. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, shit.
Mr. Nick? I think you just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right?
As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue.
Man!
Maybe if we, show pictures? Oh, look, we got this guy here.
Hold on. Buttons present.
And does not know about that. Darn. What about her? Oh, she was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Because of the suicide of the mentor she depended on, Adrian Andrews tried to follow her in the attempt suicide. Now the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? My impression of her was totally changed, pal. So where is she right now? I'm sure she's being questioned down at the precinct. At the very least about messing with the body and obscuring the investigation. And she'll probably be staying over at the detention center. Detention center, huh?
In other words, has stuff changed now? Dang it. Why not? I would like to talk to either her or something to happen. Nothing new in the clinic.
I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those I'll be running around like a headless chicken for a while. Because, we're not allowed to go pretty much anywhere. At the crime scene, Gumshoe hasn't said anything useful. Can't seem to be able to talk with our client or Adrian in there. Do we just have to find a way to do something here? No.
Or can we ask? Can we ask old... Ah! What the frick? Nanny!
I'm Uncle Bear and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Oh god. What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
Ah, that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second.
8 p.m. It's the time when the award dinner ceremony ended that night, remember?
I'm sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Torning. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Mom! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. I'll ask if for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. Oh? I suppose if I must. I need to acquittal more than anything else after all. But please let Maya say something. I want to hear her hear. I want to hear she's all right. All right. Huh? What is with the statics all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad. Connects. Damn it! Did the transmitter just suddenly break? That's not good. Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Ah, Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could show his picture. No.
Man.
Wait, where was that alarm bear? This thing. Okay. I'll have to see if it was gonna do something, but that got triggered. Oh? Well, nice to see our office is finally doing something. Alright, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Of course, kinda out of a can, that is. I'm sorry I went through all the trouble of cooking, but I don't have time to eat. Whoops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You got to be kidding. And here I thought he'd had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder if I should try asking him about.
That's the thing, pal. I think I've asked you about everything.
But it seems like you might have something. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Can you fix the transceiver? The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh, yeah. This thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any statics, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Ah, maybe... Maybe what? Maybe it was a electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? Hei, vähän sama kuin silloin aikoinaan Nokian puhelimet. Teki vähän semmoista hassua töttörö ääntä. You guys remember the time when the older phones did the old handheld phones when you placed them near the speakers or something and they started go or get like static from those? That was funny.
They don't do that anymore. I guess that's applying here. Electromagnetic interference. What is that?
Well, it's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen start...
Okay. It's like when you use the dryer next to a TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh yes, the TV does do that! Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
He seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. So the room you were in when the interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something there that was sending very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Ah! Hey, stop speaking of that. Where weren't you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corda's room. The scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precincts and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Wait, gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigation time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
You should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Alright, we're getting somewhere. To the lobby! To Corda's room. Man, I wish I could just go there immediately and not do this all click, 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 click.
March 22nd, Catwater Hotel's Corda's hotel room.
Hey, you're finally here, pal. How did you get all back out of this room? Just sorry to keep you waiting.
You have the bug sweeper?
Drink! 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 Drink!
Thanks for the hydration, Hazel. I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. They suddenly, staring at the precinct stores. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of those police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just, not the police's.
Oh, so this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken. This was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, but who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
Not literally, pal. It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. It's going to be about anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, I might as well give it a trial, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. I'm getting depressed again, guys. Okay, so now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or something, some sort of a bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right, now first let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong the signal is by picking it up and keeping an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that will give off a lot of radio waves, press enter to lock in on it. There's a lot of things here that are going to give off the radio waves. Well, let's take a look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find a bug. Got it, pal?
Okay. Beepity beep beep. Here's your phone. Well, the phone is the most commonplace listening device, I'd say. Well, let's take a receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves. Wow, you know a lot about electronics now, don't you?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my pet specialty.
I like the fixing part up the gumshoe. So is there a listening device in there?
Nope.
And I really thought it had to be in the phone too. Cell phone.
Nope, no bug in here.
Cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what the cell phone is?
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Well, that she mentions it. My cell phone wouldn't get any reception while I was staying in Kurine Village. And Pearl has never lived outside of the village, so, well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one.
Oh, a lovely bear.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
How many horsepowers does it have? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, it's like, I don't know, that's a radio?
Radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner.
Oh my god, I am not going... No, no, no. Nothing... Oh. A lamp check? Listening device? Nope.
There's a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Oh, might as well check all of them.
You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Ah, yes. I'll be more considerate from now on. Sorry. Check. No device. Another lamp check. Nope. I don't really think the listening device is on a TV of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on and it's now showing on the old samurai movie.
Okay. Huh. Guess that didn't count as a... There's this clock. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock.
Well, what's wrong? Why do you look troubled?
I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It's just, sort of reminds me of something that reminds me of a long time ago. Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't here. Small video camera, no listening device on the gizmo. Okay. Don't think it's on the laptop. Okay, it has to be inside one of these bears then. That will be the next logical thing. So let's check all these bears. Huh. was actually thinking it might be inside like a small bear, but the biggest one in the room? Okay.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? The biggest one I have ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean?
No, not yet, but this bear's eyes is...
Let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like it found a device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eyes out and see what we got.
No, you can't! Such violent act!
Whoop! There goes my eye.
No!
Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. That's... It's a miniature camera. And it looks like there's more.
Hell yeah!
There's a transmitter and a timer. What emitter? A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this one of that high-tech stuff?
Hell yeah.
So this tiny thing is a camera.
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery which comes with it within its set. But there's no videotape on this camera. This is only the camera part here, pal. Tape records with the type inside it. It is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then is sent to that recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know you're right.
A spy camera set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour was running at time of the murder. So what is it, a transmitter?
Oh, it's a device that sends the footage the camera to the specific destination. It's like a video version of listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to the small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. It looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no data set, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess.
Mr. Nick, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera got the murder on the tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Chances the footage taken by the spy camera is into radio waves and transmits the data. Well, there was a camera in this bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Corey this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who the person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere. So, there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out?
Spy camera was set in the right eye found by the in the victim's room.
I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go around the electronic shops and see if I can find out who brought this. That's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Investigating time! I'm on fire, pal. The fingers are itching to go. Yeah! And there he goes.
He's gone.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard for Mystic Maya's sake.
Huh? What was it this time? It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient way, Mr. Wright. Ah! Sup, Edgy? You'll have to excuse me, I heard your conversation just now. Ah, Edgeworth. What are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed bear animal, right? You're one lucky man, right? You know the stuffed bear, little girl.
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and the transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it's got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you'll have other things you have to do. Can you guys imagine, like, Edgeworth taking that freaking life-size bear and trying to be like, like, drag it off from this room? Or I don't know how heavy that thing is. It's supposedly stuffed. But still, a stuffy that big? Ooh, that's gonna be still gonna be a heavy one. See you soon, right? But wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should consider yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. You really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer is Adrian Andrews Bast. The kidnapper whose sole condition is the acquittal for Mr. Engarde. And this card. Shelley the killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is to find the truth. To be continued. Oh. Oh, we are early here. March 22, 22nd,
9:14 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Corridor's hotel room.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. Probably not. The police are professionals, Pearl. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
So it's still the same day, but we are just getting to the really late hours here.
Oh, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of secret Mr. Corida held about Mr. Engarde. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, girls. Don't you worry. Oh, what's up, old bag? Hey, wait.
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the box sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at the unsophisticated lawyer.
I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Ugh. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was a catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean the thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason to getting close to Mr. Corida.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted the spy camera. It was the obnoxious puppy-haired photographer girl, the nerve of some people.
I don't think it was her.
Spying on people by herself as I would have wanted to see it for myself, too.
Well, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can't bet it's nothing good.
But I didn't see anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager?
What are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had? It's a shame she killed herself, though.
You're talking about Mrs. Celeste Impax, Mrs. Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste, girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corida?
Really, young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girlie Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
Oh? Why? Oh? Oh? What? That sounds bad. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
would Mrs. Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. Huh? What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that?
Also, would that really make someone want to kill themselves right off the bat? That seems a bit extreme, don't you think?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
I actually don't understand. What the frick was that then? Oh, that's some new info, but we didn't get anything out of it, so... Yes, we continue. Same day, but now we're at the lobby. On that night, there must have been at least few hundreds of people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigation. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. We can go back to the office, or criminal affairs, or... Well, let's go first here. Police station.
Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. Oh, you're Mr. Engarda's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for Engarda's case? We're taking the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is the witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demands and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you a special permission to... So there you go.
What?
I've already called them, so they'll know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is a good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content, huh? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag.
I guess we'll go chat.
We finally are at the detention center and we can talk. I'm sure they must have transferred Mrs. Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Engarde and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Well, actually, before that, I want to take a quick break, and then we'll decide who do we want to question first. Okay? So, very quick break. BRB.
Alright, back. And we'll see. Alright. Who do we wanna... I'm pretty sure we get to speak with either one of them. So there's that. But... maybe I should save just in case. Let's save just in case. But let's start with our own client first, I'd say. Because, now we need to make sure we want some answers in Garde. Oh, dude, Mr. Wright. Hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped the bombshell on me by saying that Juan Gord was killed by an assassin and that assassin's client is this man, Matt Engarde. Well, what's wrong? Mr. Engarde, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude yourself. About the press conference. Oh, you mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a nickel samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looks like somehow Juan had it in his hands, a secret so powerful that it would have destroyed Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Oh! Right! Oh my god! Well, I knew this was coming. That is 5 locks. Dear God, okay. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. 5 key locks. Oh, you said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Did you know about Mr. Corda and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. Oh, but I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. And Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corda. Her mentor was Corda's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Mrs. Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memory? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick? What's a pizza? Is it a kind of a pea like a green beans? Let's go eat one later, okay? Oh, I got caught off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off of this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Engarde, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. About this person. He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? You met him at your mansion? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do lots of things. Yeah, he takes real good care of me. Okay. That didn't open up anything new. So... what happens if we now go away from here? And they go back?
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out here with that camera asking around all the electronic stores.
I'll make some salad for him. Salad for him for dinner.
It looks like Purse really appreciates that Gumshoe is doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever brought lettuce before.
Aw, guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Now I wanna go try if I go back. Okay, yeah. Let's see what Adrian has to say. We know that Matt now has like 5 psyche locks that we gotta open. I haven't tried it yet, but we know that now. But here's the thing, we don't have like... new evidences, 0, basically. We got no new evidences, so I feel like we need something. So, Adrian, please be more useful. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me?
I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. You can't be clueless about this secret, Mr. Corridon, Mr. Engarde. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engarde, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you?
The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engarde. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case.
Nothing. I don't think so. About Miss Celeste Impax. I'd had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. But I don't think you were okay with that yet.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide.
And it's true, when I heard the rumor that Xuan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Yuan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Engarde? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their jobs, so they'd figured it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Resentment. Also, we kinda know that this world's police officers are kinda... well, they could be better, okay?
Mrs. Andrews?
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Oh, just one psyche lock? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. What? I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge.
Okay, we've gotta try this. It's just one lock. I don't know if we have what it takes to do this, but we can at the very least try. Let's see what she wants. And then after this, we can go try and guard this one. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Engarde for the murder? I already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Engarde. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I'm taking my revenge on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but let's hope so. Celeste? There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Inbax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Suan's manager. Yeah, except we learned from Holdback that they were supposed to get married, but you know. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Engarde, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Simbax and her suicide. Can you explain me the relations between Celeste and Matt? Ooh, that's the thing. I don't think we can. Yeah, we need to bail on this one. We don't have anything. We don't have enough evidence for this. So the first part of that is showing Celeste's picture, which is the correct thing to do, but I don't think we have anything to show to her. Unless she knows about the so-called butler. No, she doesn't. Has no idea. Alright. She was your mentor. She was a strong woman. She wouldn't kill herself over an old trifling matter. So, you have some idea of why she killed herself? Yes, I suppose. Right. But she's not gonna say. Alright, so we can go try Matt next. And once we know what we need, then we can go try finding that evidence. Because I have a feeling we don't got everything we need for either one of them yet. Alright, let's start trying the freaking large amount of locks. Matt's secret. Now let's hear about the secret of yours. What if Mr. Corrida had been successfully in his plan? What would he have discovered? Disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Yuan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep up on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corridor, especially on that night.
But we don't have the... But the evidence! We don't have any of the evidence!
Scruffy took everything! We can't even do that.
Aw, man!
Oh, come on! Gumshoe took everything! We have nothing to showcase. Okay. Well, we know what we need. That's for sure. So now we just gotta go find something, I guess. I don't think going here is gonna help yet, but at the mansion, it looks like no one's around.
Oh, what happened to the person with the scruffed teddy face?
Oh, it just means that butler with the stitches on the face.
Choo! Meow. Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Sue? Meow. Hee, come here. Let's play.
I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. I guess there really isn't nothing we can do here.
Man.
Isla Hall. She's here. Still can't go into his room or anything. Oh my god, don't make me do that again, jeez. Ah. So now we just kinda need to find how we get back the stuff that Scruffy took. Because we kinda sorta need it all back. Otherwise we'll not be able to proceed with anything. Oh no. Right. But the real person who killed Mr. Corridor was
The assassin. Mr. Sally the killer, right?
and the card of Mr. Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be the proof of that. But if that's the case, then the new questions comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
I mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in the blood. But whoever this client is, they're the real killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Mr. Andrews?
At this rate, I think it was. I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Exactly, so it can't be Andrews, it can't be Adrian Andrews, it has to be Matt Engarde, but... And I'm even more convinced of it because of all those freaking locks.
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Matt Engarde himself.
If Mr. Engarde really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime.
Oh my goodness, I read that in Pearl's voice. Anywho.
Mr. Engarter, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Yeah, but the thing is, he wasn't technically lying. Because he didn't kill, technically. He just hired someone to kill. So it's not the same, technically.
Do you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Mr. Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So, what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
Juan had bet everything on the jamming ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Bricks,
he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
It looks like somehow Juan had it in his hands, the secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career and had it been revealed. Mr. Engarter's secret. Well, what is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corda was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Engarter had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corda silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engarter. There's no way around it now. Yeah, we do, but we don't have evidence! We got nothing! We need stuff to showcase! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, please, Gumshoe, be back and give us the stuff. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Powers, hey!
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. Oh no. Sorry, dude. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. Just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? He could try, like, I don't know, combing his hair back or something. He looks like a gang member, honestly, if he would, but, with this getup, he doesn't look that suspicious. About this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from, what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. It's, me. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mr. Kamaya and myself are the only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Oh, this is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that, refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt always being kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that, there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him.
Oh, his manager, you know, is Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking like off energetic?
Ah, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their worlds have this dazzling sort of image, right? Oh, I revoked his baby girl status. Okie dokie. It has been revoked.
A dazzling sort of image. But aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
I'm no more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I got to hear plenty of gossip around a lot of the other stars around here as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impax? We've heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is changed up, and his skin is practically glowing with electricity. He was not lying when he said he liked gossip.
Hey, so, what you heard? Oh, have you heard of this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We've heard about that in the court today. But there wasn't any actual proof of what she said she had left the note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corda?
Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man.
A truly insidious man? Did she really mean Mr. Corda, by the way?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
Oh, you think she was involved with Matt, I bet?
Yeah, I'm starting to think so too, because remember that what we saw through Maya's eyes? There was a Celeste Impax photo there, and we now know that that whole place where Maya is currently being held, it's Matt and Garda's mansion. So, I think the person who pushed Celeste Impax to suicide might have been Matt. But we have this whole thing going on here that's making it like seem like it was Juan's fault somehow. Which, to be fair, still looks like it, but I have a feeling that's the twist. She cheated, Juan found out, Juan cancelled the wedding, and Celeste offed herself. Oh, you think it went that way? Okay, that could be very good possibility there. In other words, in that suicide note... I don't know, maybe. I mean, it's a good theory, but I'm trying to think, why would Juan hide the suicide note then? I'm starting to think that maybe that suicide note... I know that Powers just said that maybe there was something bad about Juan, but maybe there was something on... something on Matt instead. I really don't know. We need a little bit more info here, but it is starting to look like Matt might be the actual reason why that Celeste Impacts committed suicide. It is starting to lean towards that.
I see. Well, thanks. That's some good info. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mr. Engarda and Mrs. Andrews were both at the detention center right now. But why would Juan hide the note if it was about Matt? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, like... Because they keep saying about this big secret. And Juan apparently knew about this big secret, and he was gonna reveal it in the conference. But then, you know, he got killed, so he couldn't really do that. So, and like, Adrian knew about it, the secret-ish, or I think she knows some of it. But that's the thing, I don't know. I don't know. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Huh?
That's our phone. Oh, thank goodness it's a phone this time.
Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hi, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now.
It sounds like an kinda ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. What did you do, Gumshoe? Well, I'll be back at the office real soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he...
Edgy?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's not good. The cop...
Huh? I know... Hello? He got off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we have to go back to the office right away.
Okay.
And then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow I doubt that, but okay. I hope he has the camera stuff back for us, so, you know. Because, I feel like we need that stuff to get through Matt, possibly. Because I was thinking about maybe we could use that camera. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
Hells yeah! They did it. Eh?
Did this quickly? And this bear that gave them away, pal.
The bear?
I figured it out, pal. I figured that if we should be looking into the bear instead of the camera. The fuck you did figure that out yourself. Pretty sure Edgeworth told you.
But wasn't it Mr. Edgy that figured?
Shh, Burrow. It's okay. Well, there's only one person who bought one of those bears who's retail to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Matt and Garda.
Ah, see, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Okay. So we do need those cameras in the bear for evidence.
Huh?
Matt and Garda, your client. That's cool, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store, Claire, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
Receipt. That's all you have?
No, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me I must have sold the bear. I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Engarde. I mean, the clerk even got the Mr. Engarde's autograph out of it, pal. I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Engarde himself.
My sight is falling me. This can't be.
Alright, finally we got something. We got a credit card receipt.
So what about the spy camera we found?
Oh, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you to file away into evidence. Thanks.
Spy camera, set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. to 1 hour, was running at the time of the murder.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Joan Corrida's room was Matt Engarde. Why? Why would Mr. Engarde do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in some sort of a rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you going to see him? Mr. Engarde, I mean?
Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for pearls. Matt Engarde, what in the world have you done? So we now have 1, 2, 3, and 4 items. That's good. So what do we use? What can we use against him? There's nothing we have gained yet that is gonna break the Adrian Andrews lock. Because we don't have the evidence that because she asked about, like, we present Impax's photo, but then we have to prove what was going on in between Impax and Matt. We don't have that yet. There could be enough now for Matt's thing. Spy camera, stuffed bear. Spy camera was set in its right eye found in the victim's room. Transmitter changed the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves, transmitted the data. Credit card, receipt. We can go try.
Huh? I'm working real late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. Don't you know all about ignorance is a bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Alright. We can try. Oh boy, oh boy. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Oh. First, we present the spy camera. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images to the camera with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. There goes one. Huh. Guess Shuan had a few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude? Oh, gonna go ahead to sleep now. Have fun. Okay, Tooth. Thank you for stopping by. And hope you have a good night's sleep. Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. Huh? You sure, dude? Who else could it have been from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... Mr. Engarde. Don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met a Mr. Bear before, dude. But he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engarde. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're such a pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up on your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's the proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Not feeling confident. We've only gotten one lock, and this is probably gonna break one lock again. And we still have 3 locks to go. I have here 1 credit card receipt, Mr. Engarde. It's from when you bought that stuff bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is what I spent $3,800. I got that department store all that time, okay? This could be a truth rod. I bought that one time. A $38,000 toothbrush. It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Shut up, ew. Elephant hair? Is that what the rich people use these days? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you gave him your autograph, didn't you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds like a stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, I would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera into Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret. If he hired the killer, would it be... Could it be that he wanted to spy on the kill? You know, the killer killing? Something like that? I don't know why, but... What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the killer. That's ridiculous. Well, why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Oh god, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points and I can't save. Frick me. Okay. Mr. Madden Garden. I know why you know Mr. The Killer. It's because... since you're the one who set up the camera. That means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Matangarde. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Huh? I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Ngarde? You really did hire... Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself on a phone? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? Huh? I think it's the point you're trying to meet. Oh my god, he's a psycho. Where the frick did he get that class? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Ngarde. Hi, Celeste. Well, okay. He has two personalities. He certainly took a change in a character design department. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. And you are a very cocky brat. You're only 21 years old. Unless that's your real age. You really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands on this, did you?
Oh, what do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to streak the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
You're lying. That's terrible. What a terrible...
Carol, I think you should go now. It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let the grown-ups talk about more adult things.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of the others, just like that pathetic Adrian. You knew about Adrian's secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe in anyone, least of all an assassin. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash rows by holding the sinful deeds over their heads. On a superstar like me? How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why?
Yes, that's where the video comes in. I've got his face and crime scene recorded on it, prevented for all time, preserved at all time. Oh, so he wanted to have something to reassure himself. Because he didn't believe in that assassin honor code. So he... Oh. Oh no, and Garde, my dude, I think you're in a lot of shit if that... I never mind, actually. Oh, he's in so much deep shit now. Imagine if we somehow managed to tell this info to the Shelly the Killer. Because we've been told by countless of people right now that Shelly the Killer, like, he has like actual values and has the assassin honor or whatever, and the trust between the client and the killer is a must. And this guy literally went against that. I feel like we can use that somehow. Don't you guys think? And that's like the best situation we could ask for, but... now comes the problem of, like... He stabbed an assassin in the back. Exactly! This is probably the first good thing we've gotten in a while in there. But, yeah, how do we convey this to Shelly the Killer? That's the problem. Okay. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Transmitter? Maybe. Maybe.
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of all answer for you, little girl.
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corda?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
Mr. Corda had been able to give it, then Mr. Engarda's secret would have...
Ah, well, that's what they call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
That's how Mr. Corda ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simple things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassins too. And how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt and Garde. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. Ooh, he is quite big of a douchebag. Oh, what's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey, now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking the catnap in my room.
You killed Mr. Corrida.
How dare you say that in the court tomorrow? But too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Just stick Maya.
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours robbed off if you lose.
You scoundrel.
Oh, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I could give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone's likes happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche face. Everyone said something just like that and his memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Okay.
He's quite the piece of trash.
Wonder if the... No. I was like, did his, does his image change? Maya. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Oh. Is that Mia?
And now you finally found it.
I think.
No, it's not Mia, it's Edgy. Hello, boy.
The starting line of this case. Edgy. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Same day at the Criminal Affairs Department. Alright, what are you going to do? If your plan is changing your strategy?
No! We can't do that.
That's right, he's holding Maya hostage.
What should I do?
That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Right, only you can decide whether to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecution office. I felt that I couldn't stand in the court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer? Madengarde? That man is really... Doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our justicial system? Proper defense, but what exactly is that? Is it where the lawyers forbiddedly and blindly get an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Is that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Yeah. Well, that may be truth, but that's because I believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Engarde and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people from being suffering and pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win this case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right? Would you get a hold of yourself? You'll have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
that?
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
What are we fighting for?
People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect wind record. That's all.
And?
Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious wind record was destroyed. You are so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect wind record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as perfect record were meaningless.
What?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecution office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith in you'll see before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. And that's the threatened beep beep sound that I fear.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Moshi mosh. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain the acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engarde's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right? You do realize you're talking with an assassin who kills people for his job. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is an aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care of ensure that no suspicion falls upon my client for my handiwork. That is what it's called, client's relations. And it is a part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however... You did, but... My name is The Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a The Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain... Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Meow. That was Sue. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say. Edgy. Hmm?
Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission?
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be. That cat...
Can it? What is it?
I think I know where the Shelly the Killer is holding Maya's hostage. Edgy, have all the police units head to Engarda's mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah.
And there goes the cool music.
Look at the teddy bear. There's a teddy bear there.
Maya!
Please answer us, Mystic Maya.
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assume he's still in this area.
I can't believe it. The butler. All this time, he was the killer.
Ian and Garda were working together all this time. I'm sure they've had worked out a consistently plan ahead of time.
What's up with the teddy? Oh, it's a figure of a bear. But there's a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
A wooden bear-shaped figure. It's covered in many thin cuts. A bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Sakura? Why would something like this be here? Right. Look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
Oh, I'm sure that's for Shu.
You think that this came through the little door? This door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty sure... Pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Alright, guys. Slam the door down. Woohoo! Violence! Ah, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is Engarda's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and VCRs. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, we'll have the moment of the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. The picture from the table went away too. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
Mr. Nick? Where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. He couldn't find the power switch. Okay, that was funny. That was funny. Huge television speakers loom larger here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say... Yeah, that's what she'd say. Huh. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. The little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up a checkpoint along every route leading out to this district. Leave the rest to us.
Oh yeah. Can we yoink this photo? This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax, you mean? Yes, Mr. Corrida's former manager. Why would the picture of Mrs. Impax be here in the Mr. Encarder's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Ah!
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What? I don't know how.
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Encarder a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime back and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Curly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick.
Oh. How was there that much room to write? Sorry. I'm ruining the moment, but how was there that much? Oh well, maybe she found a scrap of paper or something. Oh boy. Right? What's wrong? Why the planks there? Oh, nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgevert? Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still stored one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrew's psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding. And I think I stand a chance at the court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgy. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Must be quite late at this point in the game. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews. I've come to remove your psyche lock. Psyche lock? I want to know, and you will tell me. Your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. He's like, what the frick are you on? I'm tired. I'm tired. You need to tell me. Please. As we know all this. Alright. This is a photo of Mrs. Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found it in Mr. Engarda's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed.
Yes! They're me! And please let it be useful. Or it has to be useful.
Okay, why frame him? Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Engarde? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going.
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman on the world at the time.
Oh, she was totally used.
I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning on getting married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. Well, that's what happened.
But then why did Mr. Corda have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
But this also tells me that Juan wasn't much of a good person either, because if he had actually, you know, liked Celeste that much, or even loved her, he wouldn't have been like, okay, so you're her past love, okay, that's that. La-di-da. She's mine now, I guess. Like, you know, yeah, worthless male pride indeed. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, I guess Juan wasn't that better. I mean, he probably was a little bit better, but if he literally called up a wedding because of knowing that that woman had an ex, like, that's just, no. That's just like, no. What the frick? Anywho, too bad it affected too much on Celeste, I guess.
Poor Miss Impax. That wasn't the end of it.
There's more?
That day, I almost certain that Celestis left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. And when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that?
Yeah, this is the part where we didn't understand. Like, why would he hide that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt.
Oh my god, the pity party! The pittiness! Ah, it's hurting my brain. Yeah, he wanted to be the one to unleash the shit. So they both basically used impacts. Dang, this is just sad. Yeesh.
And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge?
There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note.
And that's what Adrian did not want necessarily. But at the same time she did, because that would bring Matt down.
At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they?
Yeah. I can completely understand you now, Andrews.
Even Celeste's death was something for them to use as their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge.
Well, in a way, I'm glad that you didn't succeed in it, because, I think you're gonna be okay. I think. I mean, you're still gonna get some stuff from the, tampering with evidence, and mayhaps, from the stabbing of the corpse, but otherwise you should be fine. But I do hope she's gonna be fine.
Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt.
You go, girl.
And that's all I have to say.
Yes! Sorry.
Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking to me.
It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
Can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation or with what I know now. Thank you, Miss Andrews. Ay, ay.
Well,
guys ain't gonna like it, but I think, we're You're gonna call it quits probably here. I have a feeling. What is this song? What? Okay, let's get past whatever this is. Whatever this is. Oh god. Are we having a nightmare? I feel like we're having a nightmare. Yeah, this looks familiar. Squash like a bug. Yeah, I figured we've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in a court as a lawyer. Prove a killer innocent. March 23rd, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Fine, we'll answer this phone. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. On guard. It don't look so well, dude. Seriously, we're in the same room. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Seriously. Where did that class come from? If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. And Maya even is saying us to get a guilty. Phoenix? Phoenix? Oh, thank God, Mia. Okay, hey. Alright, let's save it there. We know that Mia's got our back. Mia has our back. That's all I can ask for in a situation like this.